Hey guys, this is Maniac. Quick tutorial on how to get motion capture onto your own custom bones. Um, okay, so first of all, I will import a model here. I don't know why I always have to do that. Okay, and make sure you only biped nodes as bones is selected there, and import your model. Okay. Next thing to do is to create system biped, and we'll drag him out here just in front of the Master Chief. We'll make him around the same height. The height is right here. We'll make him a little taller there. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Then I will drag out another one, which is not what I meant to do. I'll delete that one. I will select this biped and rotate it 90 degrees. No, I won't. That's a bad idea. I'll rotate this biped 90 degrees. Okay. And I'll push him in behind this biped, just so it's easier to work with. Okay. Then I will select the cyborg and all the markers. Okay, and I'll hide those. So now we just got the bone system and the biped. Okay, now you want to set up a hotkey for your constraints. You can just go animation constraint, orientation constraint, but it's a pain. So I set up through customize user interface. You go down to the orientation constraint. Right here, select it, hit a key in hotkey, and assign it. Okay, then you want to select one of your bones. If you have a Halo 3 bones or something with fingers and more bones, what you'd have to do is add into the biped here. So you can select BIPO1, and there was a way to change it again, the height and stuff, and the I believe it was in one of these. But anyway, you can add fingers and stuff if you need to, which you will need to if you have rigged fingers or whatever. Okay, so we got our constraint set up on a hotkey, and so you want to just select one bone, hit your hotkey for the constraint, and constrain it to the same bone there. So that hand, so that arm to that arm, that arm to that arm, collarbone, the other collarbone, arm, and you'll see it matching up as you're doing this. It's best to have your two rigs here somewhat in the same position, otherwise you might get confused. And I probably should have added or deleted maybe a neck or a spine bone, but it doesn't matter. And your pelvis has to be to the pelvis there. And keep going down the legs and the foot, and the other foot, the other leg. So there, that's all orientation constrained. So then the next thing you want to do, I'm going to move this rig a little bit, just so I got some space in between the two. And then you want to go with your pelvis again, and animation constraint, position constraint, and go with the pelvis on the biped, and it'll drag it right on top of it. You don't really want that, it's harder to work with. So keep initial offset down in this checkbox, and that'll put it back to where you had it in the first place. Okay, so then unhide all, select the BIPL1 node from the biped. You can add load file from the selection here, add a .bip from there, and it'll apply to both characters here. And you can play it and see how it works there. Okay, so you got that all set up. If you want to add, I think it's, what is it now? BVH or something like that. .bvh files. You have to add them in the motion capture here through load motion capture file, or yeah, I think it's load motion capture file. It'll look for BVHs, but BIPs can be added in the biped here. Okay, so you got that, and now you need to get rid of the biped. If you just delete this system biped, it'll delete the animation and it won't apply to your bones here. So what you got to do, is hide that, hide all the markers again. Or just select. I find it easier to hide stuff. You'll want to select all the bones, go to trajectories here, and you want to make sure position and rotation are selected, and change the samples up to 20 at least, otherwise it won't show your fully, it'll be rounded off and things won't kick properly, or it'll just look goofy. So change that at least to 20. I haven't tested this properly. And then hit collapse, and then you can scroll over your biped, select all the biped and just delete it. Unhide all, and there, your biped is the only thing in the scene with its markers, nodes, bones, and skin mesh still, and you can run that. You can move it. No, you can still move stuff. You'd want to just go back to the normal selections and stuff, and you can move it, and you'll notice that he'll still walk properly. He'll take a couple of steps back, but if you were to rotate the whole mesh right now, and I'm not sure why you might want to do this, but if you were to rotate that now and play it, he's not going to walk properly. See, he walks forwards instead of backwards. His position is messed, and I'm not sure how to fix that or if it's even important. But at that point, you pretty much have your mesh there ready to animate out. You can save it, export it as, I guess, JMA or whatever it is, and use, I think it's Korman's animation tools there, swapper or something. You can swap out the animations and see how you guys figure out with that.